Good morning, guys. It's your girl, Missy, again. I'm actually coming to you today, and this segment is actually called Life and Death Lies in the Power of Your Tongue. And the reason I chose to do this, I actually had a friend. She reached out to me 2 days ago, and she asked me to pray for her. And I told her I would. I never questioned what she was going through or what the situation was, because I knew when praying, God already knows what she's going through and what her situation is, so I didn't need to know. She actually came to me this morning, and she told me life is hard. And that's when I had to tell her, the first thing we got to do when it comes to situations that occur in our life, we have to change our mindset. Instead of speaking that life is hard, we got to start speaking life is easy. Because life and death lies in the power of your tongue. And when you speak positive things into your life, you'll start seeing a positive outcome. When you speak negative things into your life, things will be negative. So I told her, instead of saying it's hard, say it's easy. And she'll start to see whatever that situation that she's going through, she'll start manipulating her brain to believe that it's easy. And her situation will start getting easier the more and more she tells herself that this is easy, that it's not hard, that I can get through this. I'm going to overcome this. It's nothing too big for God. Whatever it is that comes in my life, I'm going to get through it. You got to speak those things into your life. You cannot give the enemy glory and victory over your situation and tell yourself this is hard. I can't do this. This can't be done. How can I ever amount to that? Stop speaking that, because you're only giving glory to one person who does not care about you. You start speaking life into yourself, even when it is hard, but you don't speak it out of your tongue. You say it's easy, and things will become easier for you. And I'm saying that because I go through a lot of things, and there's been a lot of things that I went through. And recently, I put myself back in school 2 years ago, and I was with a lot of younger people, 19, 18-year-olds that just graduated. They fresh out of school. They was able just to do things with a whip and eye. I hadn't been in school for years. So honestly, it was hard, but I never once told myself it was hard. I kept telling myself it was easy. Even if I had to stay at school from 11 to 6, even though I got out at 10:30, but I had to do the works and to do whatever it is that I wanted to do. I told myself, this is easy. Although it wasn't really easy, but I kept speaking that. I ended up getting straight A's. But it was because my mindset had changed. Instead of me saying what was hard out of it, I said it was easy. And then I started to see that with the results. When I started getting an A from statistics, an A from algebra, an A from all the different classes that I had to take, that really, it wasn't a walk in the park, but I made it a walk in the park because my mindset said it was going to be easy. And it's actually a scripture, James 3:9-11. It quotes, the tongue is a doorway of life for our bodies. It also has power and nourishment to our soul and spirit. So if God says it, you know it's true. So you speak life into your situations. If you want that job, even if you don't know, how could I get this? This other person is more qualified than me. Don't speak that out your mouth. Start saying, that's going to be my job. Start visualizing yourself in that position, doing those duties. And you'll be surprised of the outcome, because it will become a good outcome because you spoke it. You want that house that you want to buy, and you go into the market now and everything that's hard to get, you're on a waiting list, and you're like, oh, am I going to ever get that? No, say, I'm going to get that house. You start visualizing you living in that house, and it will become yours because your mindset has changed to a positive mindset, which will produce positive outcomes. Stop speaking negativity into your life. When you want that husband to treat you right, or want that relationship, and you want a good one, you start speaking, I'm going to get me a good man. I'm going to get me a good husband. Whatever it is that you're inspired to have, you speak it. Because life lies in the power of your tongue. So it starts with you. You can choose the life that you want. I don't know who needs to hear this. I know my friend, I told it to her, but I don't know who else needs to hear this, because I was about to do my workout, but I stopped and said, you know what, no, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to tell whoever needs to hear this, because I know right now with the time that we're living in and all these uncertainties with COVID and people dying left and right, we feel alone, and we're tending to shut down and not feeling like there's no way out. Start speaking life into you. Don't speak death. And you'll start seeing yourself overcome whatever the situation is that you're in. Because nothing is too big for God. All you have to do is speak it. And he'll see that you're trusting and believing in him, and he'll help produce that outcome. I'm a living testament of that. I done did that my whole life. And I done seen God work ways that I didn't even believe that could even happen. But when I started speaking it, well, I can't say I didn't believe. I didn't see. I knew that anything was possible with him. But it was like, how could I inspire that? Inside of me, I would say that. But I would never let my tongue speak that. So start speaking life into your situations, whatever it is you want. You speak life into it. It's not too late for you to be whatever it is you aspired for when you was younger. Just because you're in your 30s now and you thought you had to go straight off at 19 when you're out of high school, it's not too late. Who told you it was too late? You stop putting yourself in that box of saying, oh, this is all I can aspire to be because of the time that has passed. It's what you speak into your life. It's what you want. You can choose that outcome. Just remember, sometimes we have to encourage ourselves. We have to speak victory during the tests that we go through in life. And just remember that whatever you're going through is not going to last. It's just like a season. They come and they go. It's up to you to learn how to deal with that season that you're in and speak life into it to win it. I hope this did help someone. And if it did, be sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe. I love you guys. Stay blessed.